invite our next speaker, Dr. Sujata Das. She is the Secretary for iBank Association of India, and she's a faculty member at the L.V. Prasad Eye Institute, Bhubaneswar, since 2006. She was the director of the institute from 2017 till 2017, and now she's also the medical director of the Drishtidan iBank since 2007. She's going to talk about the iBanking in India, past, present, and future. Over to you, ma'am.
Thank you, Sujata. Thank you for organizing this. Thank you for organizing this, Sujata and Rakhi both. Thank you for organizing this EBI session.
Okay, I think you are busy, and I'm not able to switch on.
Yeah.
Yesterday late night I did all those screensaver everything, but I'm not able to switch on the video.
Doesn't matter.
Okay, so I'll be speaking of in iBanking in India. So as all of us know that iBank in world, it was started in 1944 in New York. So immediately after 1 year in India, it was started. So and starting, we're just immediately after 1 year after US, and Dr. Dhanda and Dr. Kaleva formed first cornea transplantation. And most of us must be familiar with this graph which shows the corneal blindness. And this, India comes under almost sufficient category. If you see this picture is somehow I feel is not bad. If we see the size of the one is readiness. So India is ready to combat the blindness, although the load is definitely high, but at the same time we are ready to combat this blindness. So in India, most of the places this works like this. We have iBank and eye donation center and iBank training center where only iBank people are trained like technician and counselors. The model was proposed long back, that one iBank for every 20 million people, and each iBank can be connected to 40 eye donation center where the harvesting of cornea is done, and in iBank, the rest of the serology and processing is done. So each iBank can be connected to HCRP, provided there are 10 major hospitals, but at least the iBank can process this cornea. And the calculation that time was 50% through HCRP and 50% through eye donation centers. It may not work in all places because India is a huge country. Some places the voluntary is high, places the hospital corneal retrieval program is high. We all know this HCRP is a successful model, but there are places in second tier, third tier places where the HCRP is not possible, and in contrast, the voluntary is 70%. So it varies from different place to different place. Again, the calculation is long back. I like Eric's presentation when he told you might have to do the calculation or repeat survey to know whether there is really the need or it is more or it is less. So this is long back, around 20 years back, the calculation says that we need 100,000 corneal transplantation. Keeping that mind that 50% is the utilization rate, it is slightly higher nowadays to 200,000. So each iBank with adequate structures, 4,000. For India, the calculation was we need 50 iBanks. So this is the EBI data which shows that we need 200,000, but we have highest collection is 57,000, which is 2017-18. And all of us know the reason of DPR. 2020. We have gone up, but still it is yet to come to the pre-COVID level. So see the utilization is definitely more than 50%. And type of surgery, if you see from the zone wise, most of the time the south zone and east zone is list. In India, for the iBanking, it is divided into 5 zones. So every like optical PK, therapeutic PK, all the south zone is ahead, and a north zone comes after that, followed by east and east, or central. East and central are almost. So again, the growth in you can see the collection also in is highest in south zone. So it depends on the awareness also. Similarly, the utilization is expected because the collection is high, so utilization also is south zone is highest. So iBank, if you see the number of iBank has gone up in comparison to collection, it was in 2010, 469, almost 300. It is not double, but it is 2/3 increase, 70% growth in plus of iBank. So these are the cornea collection iBank. So we have 2020 and 2021, more than 1,000 collection from few iBanks because of the COVID. But if you see the 1920, there are many iBank which collects more than 1,000. So we did a survey during lockdown. So what is the waiting period? Because it always shows that we need to collect more and there are a lot of waiting. Surprising that not many before pre-COVID era, this waiting time is very less. If you see the hardly 90 to 180 days, surgeons say that 1.6% people wait for 3 months. It is mostly less than 90 days. All these people are iBank per surgeon wait for this. So this may not be correct data because many surgeons are in metros. There are places which is not accessible. There are no cornea surgeon. But the cornea surgeons who are operating, the waiting period is less. However, with the COVID, the waiting period might have because this is during lockdown. So iBank of India has a lot of shift, like it is all over in world that this is changed. More emphasis now on utilization rather than collection. And many people have shifted. I know many people have shifted to intermediate cornea surgeon for collection, not only for the, mostly we collect that with MK. If it is requires to transport some places, we change to intermediate, but there are places I know where they collect in intermediate cornea storage solution rather than changing. So of course you need a proper screening for that. And many iBank, it was thought that iBank are always charity model. Now the thought process has changed that it needs to be self-sustainable because we know many iBank closed down because of charity model. And in India, many are like not like US, all the iBank do, but many iBanks have started doing pre-cut tissue and started sending throughout the country. Even DMEC role also has started done by a technician. Many also has gone to technical slit lab evaluation by technician rather than waiting for the cornea surgeon. So way forward for us is because I saw the graphs where the southern states are ahead of other states. So we will plan for other states iBanking activity. There are more training center for the training of counselor as well as technician. As a cornea surgeon, we know many cornea graft fail because of the lack of proper management. Either they cannot travel. So the training for general ophthalmologist is required to maintain the cornea transplant. More trained cornea surgeon. So more lamella, although we know the infection is a major cause of cornea transplant in India, but still many surgeons are transforming to lamellar surgery. We need to have epidemiological information about cornea blindness and cornea graft registry. Many people in Australia, Europe, they have a graft registry to see how the graft maintained after the surgery. And accreditation currently done by SightLife and EBAI are for few iBank. Maybe in future we can plan to do most of the iBank for the to maintain the quality. And EBI is always for advocacy and policy. Thanks.